Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rosa. Welcome. Today is day 4 out of 6 days of foundation, where I'm trying out foundations that have an olive on the description of their shade. If this is your first time watching this video, I will list the playlist for you guys in the description box. Today's foundation is going to be the Covergirl Trueblend Matte Made in L80. If you have been watching the series and you're caught up, you would know in the introduction video that I did have a product that doesn't specifically say that it has an olive undertone in it. However, I saw comments online that said that this would fit an olive undertone. I think the website is Reddit, and they have a community called Olive MUA, something like that. If I can find it, I will link it in the description box as well. I also like to do my own research, so I searched swatches online, and I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie, because it looked a little dark online. We all know how hard it is to find true colors online, so the only way to really find out is to test it out for you guys. I believe L stands for light, so I hope that it won't be super dark and I can make it work. So just like the rest of the foundations that I've been trying this week, this is also a glass bottle. It does have a pump. I think most foundations now have a pump in it, so I'm super glad about that. So we're just gonna shake it up and try it out. There it goes. So on my right side, I'm gonna be using a brush, and on the left side, I'll be using my sponge. Also, if you're curiously wondering what's up with my hair, today is Saturday. I have the kids at home. One is napping, one is eating, so today is mom hair day. I actually haven't even read the details on this foundation, so I will go through the details as soon as I'm done, as soon as I come back with the full face of makeup. I think this is a very sheer coverage because it's not really covering anything on my skin, which kind of sucks because today I gotta go out and I gotta look presentable. Maybe this was a bad choice. I did choose a natural foundation, sheer coverage, maybe just to even out some imperfections. It does feel lightweight. It does not have a scent, which I love. So far, I am liking the beauty sponge better versus the brush. One moment. I did forget to get a close-up of my skin, but basically I was just dealing with a little bit of redness going on just because it's a little hot in this room, and I can already tell you that it covered very lightly, so you can still see some of that redness coming out. I'm gonna get a little closer to show you. I do have to say that it looks a tiny little bit darker. I'm gonna try to see if I can build it up a little bit more and come back and show you with the rest of my makeup and just give you more thoughts and more info on this foundation. Okay guys, I am back and I have some thoughts about this foundation. So first of all, I have to talk about the shade. The shade itself, I have to agree that it really does a good job fitting an olive undertone, because when I compared it in front of my ring light and in front of natural lighting, it didn't really change. I do have to say that I would recommend this particular shade for an olive undertone. So far, it's doing really well. It didn't seem to oxidize whenever I decided to put powder on it. I felt like it wasn't setting on my skin and it was transferring. So I decided to lightly powder it, and of course I will be inserting the picture so that you can see the difference of what it looks like, just the foundation itself on my face with the artificial light versus natural light, and what it looks like once I have the rest of my makeup applied. The only thing I have to nitpick at it is the coverage. I would say that if you're looking for very sheer coverage that it's not buildable, this is for you. I feel like I maybe like more buildable foundations versus something like this that is just sheer. because I would rather just not use any foundation at all that day if I'm not looking for coverage. So for me, I either go full face of makeup or I just go for like a concealer and just conceal the little spots. But as an overall, I'm not sure that I would go out of my way to use this on an everyday basis, but again, that is my opinion. It doesn't have a lot of details on this foundation. It just says that it's a soft matte formula. It says that it's long lasting, up to 12 hours, and it says that it's available in 40 shades. The only bad thing about this particular product is that they don't describe anything about their shades, whether it's a warm or a cool. So again, it's something that you really have to test it out for yourself, but so far so good. I am gonna wear this the rest of the day. And now we can get into the swatches and compare it to other olive foundations that I have in my collection. So the first is the Covergirl Trueblend, and this one is an L80. Next I have the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better. This one is in the shade Light Warm 223. The next foundation is the EXA High Fidelity foundation, and this one is in the shade Hannah 490. Next I have the Tarte Foundcealer, and this one is in the shade 24G Light Golden. Lastly, I have the Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless foundation, and this one is in the shade 30CG. Alright guys, I hope that you find this helpful. This video was probably kept pretty short and sweet, but of course if you have any more questions, leave them down in the comments below. I will get back to you as soon as possible. And if you're curious to find out the last 2 products of this season 2 of the Light Olive Foundation series, then of course stick around by subscribing to my channel. And if you click on the bell notification, you will be notified every time I upload a video. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.